Oh,
All right.
okay, guys, I think we're live now, so let's get it on like a Donkey Kong. Here's the base that we're hitting. It's going to be a Town Hall 10, first time, episode 11, so you figure we might as well get to it by then.
Let's get
Let
it
me mute this
on.
tab because it's bugging the shit out of me that I'm talking to myself in the back of my head. I don't even actually have a... oh, they're wanting the base already. We're full. CC loadout is Walloon. Those that want to know. We got Chris from Maine here. Some of our big dogs have come down. We got to have a game of Town Hall 10 invite. Let's throw out the meat and see what happens. And while they do, we'll I'll go ahead and fire up my epic pen. So yeah, so now we're live. That's not the base. Oh shit. Let me try. Oh shit. Changing the layout. One of these days I'm going to mess it up. I think that's the base. There. Happy? Happy? You should be. Alright, here we go. So has he got my, is my epic pen on? Oh, it is. I got my epic pen. I can see it. Stuff's happening. Nobody's wanting to touch it right now. So let's talk about, let's take a look at this base. What's it really offering us? Chris is going to run it first attack. You know he's going to. But when you look at this base, it's clearly an anti-3. They got the town hall on the outside. So this is nothing about getting 2 here. This is not, the training wheels are off right now. What do we got? We've got a CC buried, right? So we're not getting any freebies in terms of trigger. It's going to be pretty difficult. So it's going to have to be a delayed trigger, if not a minor push phase to get the CC out. It's going to have to be one of the core components. Now the other thing, when you look at this, we've got the queen somewhat buried in with the, should we be watching the greatest NFL franchise ever assembled? They're not playing tonight, are they? That would be the Packers. Who's playing tonight anyway? I don't know. I don't think it's my Packers. The greatest football franchise. Dude, that would be embarrassing if I totally missed the Packers. Let's see here. NFL.com. Patriots. No, see? And that would be why I'm not watching it. I don't even care when the Patriots play. That's like a letdown. Oh, somebody's in. A little bit of a... And Titan's going to be the one that opens. Oh, let's get some sound in this bad boy. I'll do that next. I'll get the sound up. Yeah, Jeff, I see the Patriots, and they're up by 3, right? Looks like the score. I can't. NFL.com's their scoreboard at the top is not giving me the love. Kind of, I'll have to go to ESPN.com. Do I even care? Do I even care about this game? I guess if you care, oh, here it is. There we go. In the red zone, 7-0. Yay. Although I would be rooting for Kansas City if I had to pick anybody. So what do we got going on with Titan, though? So he's done a pretty good clear. If he gets that, no. So if he would have been able to get that Inferno down, I think that's one of the cores. If you're going to do a walk, we've got to get... Oh, boy. He thinks he's still got a chance? He needs a lot deeper. He would have had... So he was trying to L the base. L being this shape. But I think he needed it to be deeper, right? So... And I don't know about his angle, but he did get the trigger out of that. And he did get the CC. So those parts aren't bad. Now, you couldn't have predicted the Tesla positions. So if we start having to plan around Tesla positions, that's going to be a little bit of a cheater. Oh, Lord. If A-Boy saw this deploy, oh, my. I think he's giving up at this point. He's throwing down every spell he has in the hopes of coming onto the board with something. Titan doesn't want to do something. He doesn't want. I think he's gonna do a walk off here. He's gonna come out of this with a nothing, with a big nothing. All right, buddy. Poor Titan. Guinea pig. Okay. You just wanted to. He's warming us up. He's warming everybody up. Titan, I will count that as your guinea pig. So don't think that just because you said guinea pig that I'm going to give you a break. Oh, that wasn't real? You're going to claim it as not real? Oh, here goes C3. Well, let's do the Titan. Now we're not going to update the leaderboard right away because he did a queen walk into a hog. We're just going to do basic, and that was his first attempt. So there, we updated that. Going to count that as a scout? No, no. This isn't your mama's league. You're going to have to actually perform if we're going to do this. Okay, I like the C3. I like the angle, but so things you might think about would be like a queen walk that kind of just continued, and then you could king forward. You could king from behind into that tower and take it down. That could be an option. Or a hog move to get the CC out and then king it from behind. Well, that doesn't look bad if you've got enough hogs. This looks potentially interesting. I forgot to turn on the sound. I really missed the sound. Oh, he doesn't like that. He felt that wasn't good. Let's get the sound on. Sound effects on. Okay. Let's go ahead and challenge up. And we're going to update that C3 had an attempt. What were we going to say? I would say he had about 40% there. It was the same style. Who we got now? Oh, this is Chris from Maine now. Putting the show in. So he's using that baby drag to get the cutback on the queen. She might be able to walk out of there alive. I'm sure he would have preferred not to have to use his cloak at that point. He's got to get her out of there. Oh, was that close? So now at this point he could do that king forward on that queen. And he's got the miners, so really if he just exposes that Inferno out nicely, they're going to come up right on it and take it out. So that's an interesting thought process around the miner action into the eye tower. I'm assuming that's what he's doing right now. That's not what he wanted. This movement is not what he was wanting. He should have waited a little bit. He wanted more action into the Inferno. So I'm assuming he's going to be unhappy with this here in a second. I'm going to turn up the sound while we're watching. It's like, I'm not giving you the sound. I can't get to the sound. I had a ton of pups and nothing to deal with them. Yeah, this is not, you know, but he does take over top spot, although we don't sort them in order. We're still in the early phases. We're not going to get too excited. I'm going to bring this over. Bring my pen thing over here. I'm still trying to get my sound. I want to increase the sound, man. I want some more sound. Are you going to let me do it? No. What are you doing again over here? I must have two of these up. Maybe we'll close one of them. There we go. So we've seen a couple of attacks. One was minor. Let me hang on. I'm still updating Chris's attack. So that was Chris. What did he get about? 59%. 2-star, although that's not really the point. So that was a queen walk where he tried to transition into a minor eye tower, and with a, well, it was actually a queen walk within like a cabo cut, and then minor cut narrow because he was trying to narrow the base, and then we had the minor on the eye tower, which is where he kind of trapped out. C3's back in. C3 is back in. So everybody's trying, with the hogs, our goal is to try to get this narrowing, how to most efficiently do that. I think his narrowing's looking a little expensive with 2 golems. Although he might get that eye tower out of that deal. If he would have kept that expo on the queen, he did get the eye tower, so that's, I'm intrigued. But now this queen's going to go down because of the CC, which is, if he had been able to keep that queen up, get the CC taken care of before engaging in the push, he might have done better. So now he's narrowed the base a little bit. Wow, look at all that horsepower firing in there. So that was more of a flattening. So C3 went more with a so that's like a queen walk to a K-bow narrow. And then you hog line, basically. So I would say we need to get more, we need a plan for the CC to get out earlier. You can't have that unless you think that you can survive with, whoops, shit, sorry, the wrong button. Unless you think you can survive with losing your queen, which I don't know if you can. So I'm going to look at this a little more. See, the problem is I want to look at the base, but if I do, oh wait, I could do it this way. I could watch with my other account. Suicide queen, TH10 bow drive, leave the hound up. So you're trying to get the hound to actually lock to your king squad, which isn't shooting up. Oh, here's staccato, which just rhymes with staccato. What's he going to try to do? So he starts with a loon snipe. Or a minion snipe, sorry. So really that was just for percentage. Or maybe for narrowing, so he keeps his troops more aligned to the wall. I'm confused where we're going with this, but we've now gone from queen walk, minion snipe, to queen walk, and then I add a witch healer, and then a K-bow dive. I'm not feeling confident about this, but maybe Staccato knows something I don't. Because what I don't like about that was that I didn't feel like the first few phases there, the snipe and then the walk and then the witch push, I'm not sure exactly what was being advanced. Like, was there a narrowing of the base occurring, and if so, to what troops? Yeah. I did get 50% 2-star though. So you're on the board. Alright. Pretty good. There we go. I'm gonna watch that. Wow, that was quick. People are jumping in now. People are jumping in now. So maybe I'll type in here what I'm thinking. I think we need a plan to trigger the CC efficiently, leading to hog or miner. And maybe that's an interesting question, is like, do you feel like this base could be done by air? The fact that it's asymmetrical, that all the ADs are here and all the whiz towers are here, usually would require you, if you were going to attack it, you need to kind of come in with ground from this side, trigger the CC and deal with it on this side with like your royal team, and then you do a more lightweight Lunian push across that top, but then you get the hell pushed out of you by these things, so that's not going to fly. That's not going to fly. The dog is not upset, unhappy about it either. So we'll update Chris into a 2. Second attempt. That was a little different. Felt a little different. And even if we can't get the 3 because the base is maxed, hey, Boss Tube. Oh, you want C3 to sub back to you? It's a good plan. He's a good guy. He might. What do we got now? So Chris is once again trying the walk. And he's leading to miners. So he wants to flatten the base. Let's look at the... so he really can't walk much further than here unless he can get past that area pretty quickly, which maybe is what this trimming was about. You don't want to go into that inferno under this pressure. Oh wait, he's going to dive the inferno right now. Okay. Takes the inferno down. Alright, we've got a narrowed base, a little bit. Queen probably will survive that. Really not under any pressure. So the queen's definitely going to make this. The other thing to notice is look at the width of the line he's attacking with the miners. I've noticed that anything that when the attack line is 3 buildings wide about or less, the miners tend to do a little bit better. Stay together, your heels can stay, probably it's because the heel diameter is about that width. Oh, now here's where we're paying. Now if he could have gotten what he wanted there was actually if he would have waited a little bit with the queen, get her in here to where she locks those up and not have your miners getting hammered. Every little bit could help. It would have reduced this, but then there's this. So almost, I'm going to take it back. This opening looks pretty good. That's pretty good value what Chris pulled there. But I think you come, in some fashion, you want to come at this inferno earlier. Because then you're, as you move through this core, you can, your heels spells wouldn't be negated. But the question is how, because that's, then you're on the fat side of the base. Womp womp. 77. Not bad. That wasn't bad at all. Let's give him another go. Wasn't paying attention to what? So he felt like he missed something there. Is that his third? I think it's his third. We'll ting him up. So he's at 74% now. Now his queen walk went to a dive to I tower, and then he cabo cut narrowed, and then he mined minor mass, minor dive. But that's the part where I think he has a question mark. I'm going to put a question mark on that one for now. C3's got his attempt coming up. Okay. So that's not bad. Or if you could just get, maybe give the queen more time, because you're getting into the I tower pretty early. If we could get in deeper here, get that cut a little deeper. Oh, that's a lot of heavy health buildings. Well, that one specifically. A lot of grouping here. That's not going to work out. You know, another thing to think about is with all this stuff on edge, 1, 2, 3 down here, a surgical hog entry, like with a giant followed by hog teams, might be interesting. Ooh, C3's getting pretty deep right now. If his hogs can stay up here, does he have any spells left? No. Boy, if he did, he would be made in the shade right now. Wow, that looked pretty good. So similar style, we did a queen dive into the I tower. But then, what are you going to get to, C3? 73%, 2-star? So that was more of the L. But yeah, I would definitely think about, because if you can do a surgical C3, if you could surgical your entry of your hogs up that downside, that could allow you to delay your heal spells, potentially save one, and then be having your spells for that late stage up here at the top when you kind of pittered out. You know. So right now I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to actually endorse So that's what I would like better now. So Cicada, what is he up to here? Well, he's definitely going to get into the core. There's no question about that. But it begs the question of where we're going again. Because we're going to get this stuff. We're going to end up getting around 50. Make that 54. Oh, I think he'll get to 50, 62. Well, his queen is still up, so he may go a lot longer than that. Yeah, your hog deployment was definitely dense, C3. That's what I was talking about, that if you surgical, if you count like groups of 3 defensive buildings in aggregate that are kind of together, I think you might get better value. Maybe coming off the 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock position and 5 o'clock. Hey, glad to be his, I believe is what your name says. I'm glad for you that you're glad. Everybody wants to be glad to be whatever. So Staccato is wanting to get really, he's just trying to get his percentage up. He's going to go down now, though. Oh, no, he's not. He's not done, folks. He's going to get up to 70. Who's got, I think it's about time that we put up the percentage, because I think we're getting down to, Chris has the highest percentage at 74. C3's right behind him at 73%. Oh, glad to be his. Yeah, if you wanted to join JTJ's family, it's pretty simple. You'll see in the streamer down below, we have the clan tag for JTJ2, but any of the JTJ families have the Discord server in their name. I'll try to post it in chat here in a second. 71% for Cicado. But I'll post this Discord server that all JTJ families and our sister clans sit in. And if you go there and just say hello, it'll tell you how to apply. So let me get that for you. Let me get that for you as soon as I'm going to make sure I got C3 right. Yeah, C3 is at 73. Cicado is coming in third place at 71%. Exciting times for Cicado. Let me watch live on that, but I got to get to, I'm trying to get, where would that be? Let me pull it off Discord. Whoops. Well, there's Discord, if you were wondering where it was. So here comes Titan. He hasn't attacked in a little bit. I am getting your link for you. There you go. There's the Discord for you. If you go there, and it'll tell you how to talk, and then based upon how much you're leveled, the people within the chat there will help you figure out what clan's best for you. How's this looking? Oh my lord. Did Titan do the line deploy again? Oh, and if you're at Town Hall 8, that would definitely be our JTJ3 clan is the one that typically holds the Town Hall 8s. We just had somebody join as a Town Hall 8 with them just last night. I think his name was Easter Bunny Jr. What's his name? So, there you go. So Titan, is this one, well, I was going to say, now what are we down to? 2 witches? I think, so basically Titan's trying to prove that he can get a better percentage. 73, uh-oh, he's going to displace Chris here. I would think. That seems to be enough if they can keep up. Oh, we just lost a witch. He's going to tie Chris, I think. Yep. 74, 2-star. I have no idea what that was, though. T-Bone Nation. What's that? Is that your clan tag? Venus. She's getting old, man. For tennis, anyway. Alright, so I'll just write down bitch attack for Titan as his attempt there. So that was like the 3-go line witch, line bow, dive. There we go. Chris is back up. So he's still doing the nibbles, which I think is good. So he could be doing that for time as well. I don't have enough trophies. Well, but if you go to the Discord link that I posted, glad to be his, you don't need trophies. That's talking on Discord. It's an app you can install on your phone or tablet, or you can do it in the browser. You can't get Discord. Why not? Is it a rule in your house? Somebody said, hi, I can't join you. Okay. Battle Marshmallow. 19% for Chris. I think Chris gave up there. We don't want to torture Chris. So we'll just move right on past that. 4th attempt for Chris. There we go. No, I just can't for some reason. Okay. Well, if you just can't for some reason join Discord, then you can't join any of the JTJ clans, because all the JTJ clans, I believe, require you being on Discord. Can you be in my... Hey, Cora Kunziker, how are you? Welcome to our lockpick session. Today we're hitting a Town Hall 10. Trying to 3-star it if we can with Pier. Oh, C3 came pretty close. He's tied right now. He's at 73%. It's the best number we put up so far. Glad to be, as I don't know what. Could I be in you clan on the game? I joined, sir. Well, excellent, Marshmallow. Good job. Let's see if C3 can... he's trying to get a narrowing. I think he needs it to be more deep. I think getting put, I think the cut over here, is that really helping him? I mean, it gets the clean down. I guess that is the plus. But is that the core concern? Now he has a hound. He's just going to ignore it. So this Tesla is really screwing us his deployment. So he can't get his line deploy because that Tesla is in the way. So that's really an interesting teased Tesla. In fact, it ruins the ability to get a clean deploy into the secondary line. And I would wonder, let's say you've seen that. So typically if you would attack a base like this in League, maybe now... Can I be in the clan in the actual game? Not on Discord. Nope. Every clan in the JTJ family, I believe, has the requirement that their members are on Discord. So that'll kill it for you every time. Sorry, but you can hang out with us here. Easter Bunner Jr. Hey, there you are. There's the guy I was talking about. He joined JTJ3 last night. Welcome. All right, so... that wasn't very impressive by C3. We're not going to make fun of it because we know C3 is sensitive. We don't want to make him sad. Could you check my base? Well, we don't check bases during the stream, but some people might. If you post your Clasher ID in the chat, somebody might look at it and give you a comment. Now, how can I join clan in Clash of Clans? Well, Battle Marshmallow, like I was telling Glad to be his, you have to join Discord and then you can talk to us there. Here's the Discord link. There it is again. What do we got going on here? So Titan is doing a line deploy once again. So the issue with this deploy is I think to appear at Town Hall 10 you can't really just mass push. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but there's a lot of density in this core, which would make you think like a bowler push might be pretty good. I'm just looking. I like Chris's first walk that came in here. If we could get it back into more of this area after the eye tower. But one nice thing about this base design are those two Teslas that are here and here, because it blocks your any plans of like a clean line deploy coming across. And then of course he's got this single eye towers there, which once again narrows it down, so you just get this funnel of troops to one spot, which then allows the AoE to basically take them out in a group. Now what I got to do, sir? Well, if you read... when you joined, it should have said to you certain instructions like exclamation point, apply JTJ 234 or something. I don't exactly remember. Whoops. So, rate my base and clan. All right, there. It's Cola Films wants to be rated. See if somebody will rate your base. I can't do it during the stream because I'm doing plenty. Just oh wait, you know what I got? Like for example, I've got to update the fact that goofball missed here. Tighten, tighten, tighten. 5th attempt. There we go. So what do we got going on? Cicado is nibbling, diving. So there's really 2 styles of attack that you can peer with that I've heard about. Well, 3. Yeah, you could do air, you could do miner, you could do hog. Hog's typically looking for an L formation to be created. Miner's looking for more of a narrowing to be created. Both require you to get an inferno down early off of your first phase. It's a little inactive, yeah, could be. So definitely more laid back group. They're probably more active some days than others. I haven't been there a while. I used to go down and I would war with them. A while back they had strung up like 20 some wins in a row. It was kind of cool. Or was that JTJ4? I can't remember. Cicado, come on, buddy. Where are you going? Okay, that's not going to work out. So at this point, he should just give up the ghost. Will he, though? Hope springs eternal for some people. Let's check. Let's check while we're waiting. Oh, he must have heard me. Giving up the ghost. There it is. Good job. It's hard to let go. Oh, look, Chris is laying it down. Just end your attack. End it. All right. Cicado. Yeah, but I would agree that if you feel like the attack at that point has no chance of getting to 3, it's better to end it. Because really what you're looking for is the entry that would give you that opportunity. Let me comment back to Easter Bunny. Usually, though, a lot of the clans, I think, tend to be more active during battle day. War clans, anyway. Okay, this is Chris's. This is what I like. This is Chris's open that I like. So he's going to end up in here. He's trying a little bit wider of a wall break. My wife is laughing at me. It's her birthday. It's her birthday. Okay. I will come find you. He did not get in though. He wanted to come in here, so that was probably a letdown. He's gonna. Oh, he's trying to see if maybe he is going past. She's gonna go down. Well, see, this actually isn't bad because that, and if I think that walk pass is actually good, especially if she could stay alive for that, because it gives you that clean access into the queen. It's not as bad as you would think. Although this is still a problem because you just can't. Even if you're healing, you're gonna have 5 of your hogs dying every X seconds. Wow, that's a lot of hogs. I mean, a lot of miners. Oh, they're all dead. I thought that was. Was there blood there? Did you see that blood come out of the ground? 69 for Chris. 69. Let's give him a little update on the ticker. see what we got this time. So 69. Really Titan? Oh, now he's trying the corner. So what we have to watch for is whether or not he's getting any good value out of these guys. Are they dying? They haven't really died yet. His skeletons have been dying. Now here's the first getting locked up, getting chewed up a little bit. He does have a couple solid buildings or units on the eye tower, so he's not getting too smoked. Maybe. Oh, that's not going to work out for you. Yeah, but see this core. Let's look at the base in terms of where its defensive strongholds are. That one's one, and these two here, really. I mean, this side of the base is really not that threatening. This is okay, you could come in here. But this, and this is basically where it's at. So it's basically created a U like this. So driving in here would be total stupidity. Coming in from the sides would be not bad because it's basically coming at the cup. Or if you could break, what if you did mass golems up the core here, which would tie up this entire line, and then you off that edge, right? Because they'll both be there. You know, bowler action maybe, and then you off edge. You'd have to have some clearance of some type this way, but if you off edge into the eye towers, then before they lock with like miners or something, maybe, I don't know, that's kind of spammy. Get all 4 ADs with a small kill squad. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Campaign. Well, Titan went up to 76%. We're not going to hear the end of that. He's going to claim victory with that. Good God. Alicia Collins. I assume that's your clan tag. Welcome. Oh, of course, Core comes in. Core comes in. Is it why I'm in Crystal? Oh, Class Easter Bunny, I'm just catching up. Is why I am in Crystal. Why are you in Crystal? I don't get it. Let's look at C3's comment around the 4 ADs. That is pretty good value. If you came with the 4 ADs and then maybe master it. Now, hey, let's think about this. Well, C3's doing it right now. Because if he could get all 4 ADs off this push into this area, and then he could just mass drag of some type this way, they don't really have... Oh, he's still hogging. Why is he hogging? I mean, if you're going to come in here, I think if you're going to attack this side of the base, your answer should be, your second phase should be drag. Or Laloon. You could rage Laloon, but that is just, look at that density. I mean, basically every tile is a defensive building down here. I mean, look at it. Look at that. Dude. You might even just say, let me just plow into that with rage and freeze. And just bleh. I mean, that is basically every defensive building he has, except for like 4, is right in this box. So we need a box clearer. We need something to go in there and kill the box. That's my new theory. I'm going to put that out there. Staccato had, oh wait, that's a different guy. C3 had 53. So we got to update C3's attacks. Where are you at? 6. Chris has stayed strong with the same line. Leroy Jenkins. Don't overthink it. Well, that, you know what? Night Zero, you and Titan need to hang out. Because Titan is definitely right with you. He's got a hammer. And he sees a nail, and he's going to hit the base with it. You'll see it here in a minute. He'll hit it again. But, in all honesty, in all fairness, Titan is currently leading the percentage. I don't know if he's got the power with that mix to actually get the 3. I think you got to do a little bit of jazz hands action to get the 3. Ooh, look at the queen under fire by 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings. Now she's come out of it. It's not going to be enough. Oh, is it? It might be. Yep, she died. C3 is going to be mad, or Chris is going to be mad about that. He's like, nope. That is a lot of... So why wouldn't you... Sorry, I'm updating Chris's stats there. Why wouldn't you attack into this mass density? Like, make them pay with freeze. One freeze could take out this group for sure. That's 4 buildings you're freezing. Now granted, 2 of them are AoE, so if you're freezing, then I would say you're freezing Loon? Like a Rage Loon? Because you're going to get grouped, and then you 1, 2, 3, but they're going to group it because that Teslas pop up. So you need a plan for the Teslas, but then you have 4 attack lines for Loons with, I guess, just haste? I don't know if that would work. It's hard to say. Hard to say. Oh, C3 just totally said, screw this. Alright, C3. There you go. Got to update your count there. Whoops. Rhino Gaming. Hey, please check out base. I need help. There you go. Well, if you post up your... Oh, you did. Maybe somebody will take it away. Can I do a giveaway? Can you buy me something to give away? No. No, I won't do any giveaways. Isn't it just enough that I'm giving away my time? How about that? Overlap has some flank distract too. You can do it, buddy. Just want to watch the strategy. Me, lol, no. Oh, come on, Silgard. Somebody's got to step up. Oh, wait. I'm talking to you instead of watching. Oh, here we go with Chris again. So I'm continuing to think, I'm going to put this in chat because I'm so convinced on what the weaknesses are. I'm so convinced that I have these grand insights. I see 2 base, I don't know if you call them flaws, but they're the weaknesses. One of their weak areas is a AD4 takeout with a dive team at 12. That would be one. And then the other one would be like a 2-3 go push up from 6 or 7 or 5 if you want to come in from the side to kill that dense area of DPS, or maybe a queen walk, or like a queen walk into that, or maybe even like a golem, a healer golem, because the health of the golem under heal would actually, you know, she would be working it down, like you'd have all those things tied into it, but oh, Chris is like, hey man, be quiet because I'm about ready to get this taken care of. He might have it right here. Oh, no. This looks pretty good. If you can get it done in time. Wow, I really thought that the miners, there was a lot more of them before they got there. So he's going to get nailed on time. But oh, that looks good. Man, we got to watch that one again. Leaving a like for you. Hey, 90, thanks, man. Give me that like. Give me that like. Hello, Frank Gonzalez. Sadly, Chris is close, but no cigar. But you got to admit, that attack was pretty damn solid. And now, sadly for Titan, it means that he will no longer hold the title for best attack on percentage. So I'm going to put, that actually is good enough for me. I'm going to put Chris up now in the best Town Hall 10 attack. Here we go. Best Town Hall 10 attack right here. So there we go. Oh, Titan's doing a line deploy. Who is the guy wanting to keep it simple? This Leroy Jenkins. Here you go. I'm going to take out the other one. I'm going to take that out because I don't think we're going to hit it with any 11s. There we go. So we're going to update Chris to, what did he get there? What did Chris have there? 92%. That was his 7th attempt. And now we've got Wild Man Titan trying it with, Titan's hit it more than one time. He's like on his 5th attempt at least. All right, there we go. We've updated all the stuff. But I would like to go back and look at Chris's attack. Maybe we will. Maybe, should we just leave Titan here for a second? We're going to leave Titan. Let's go look at Chris's attack again because that looked pretty good. Where's it at? Right here. We'll do it in faster speed, but let's break it down for a brief moment. Now, he's been working this line of attack. Those minions are in for, he's trying to cut time, I think, and keep the queen narrow, not having her go wide, meaning he doesn't want her bouncing out. Now, this part was interesting because he's had some issues at points where, see how he's at points in time, he's under fire by 4, which is more, 4 defenses or more while under rage. Usually he'll kill the queen if you sit there too long. So he rages through it and is able to advance forward. His wall break gets him in pretty quick against the tower. And then he's able to deal with the CC without any issue. So the interesting part of that is that you can kind of see that by the breaking point. And he comes in with the miners pretty early. I mean, he's still working the hound off there. But the beauty of this is that this gives him distract later in the game. I mean, he's going to do some stuff, but really a lot of this directional fire is against the miners. So there's the actual timing of the miners and the queen there was beautiful, and the only narrowing that he used was just a slight inset, really, and then the fact that there's this void. So it's another recognition of, I take it back because he had the Inferno down. So he had taken the Inferno out, and then he dealt with the Hound after that. So that's probably the most interesting part of his attack, is the timing of the Queen, where the Queen moves in on the eye tower, when it triggers the CC, when it deals with the CC, has to be after the Inferno. And then at as he's dealing with the CC, which comes after the Inferno, then his minor team comes in. So it's kind of cool. It was not bad. Let's give him another opportunity. Well, yeah, you're on air. Are we on air? Oh, he's talking about a style of attack, I think. So here's C3. Here is C3 coming in again. So while he's doing that, let's keep talking about Chris's. So as you looked at that, if you were planning that attack out, I mean, he just did some basic stuff as far as getting some free percentage. And then he was walking this. He could see, as from the walk, that he would be potentially under pressure from 2, 1, 2, 3, potentially 4. That guy would be dead. So 4, maybe 5 at a brief moment, 5. But 4 is enough to take you down. So what he wants to do is just make sure it moves through quickly. The base design could get stronger if he had moved. He's got all this stuff positioned all over the place. If he'd get some higher health buildings in this walk path. Oh, C3 does not like his. He did not like that outing. Mr. Chris is on the beer diet. All right, we told you to get in there, buddy. So that was C3. 8 attempts. All right, what do we got? C3 is actually trying to follow. No, it's Chris again. I was saying, it looks damn lot like Chris's attack. So just a simple wizard cut. He's going to just use this amount of cut to keep the queen moving in this direction. Okay, we're under 3 fire right now. See how it's holding even? Now we're under 3 still. See how it's holding even? Under rage. 4 now. See how it's coming down? 5 now. See how it's coming down in a hurry. Back to 3. Back to 2. So they should be feeling a little better. Up to 3 again. Back to 2. Wow, that was a pretty clean entry. If he can get that in there. He did. This was concerning. I thought it might grab it, but it didn't. He's going to have to fire up the ability. That gets down the Inferno right after the trigger. So he's also probably, like if you were playing out the Queen Walk, you'd be looking at it and saying, well, I'll clear this. This is the only thing I would probably be having up, and this has it. And so knowing that the Queen, under cloak, her cloak rage, can take down 2 buildings before the time the CC has to fly out. This is interesting. 1 heal here. He's letting the outside just deal with it off the King Distract. Did you catch that? So the King Distract was actually allowing the outside miners to not have any pressure. And here's the big deal. He's got to get this crew. He's got to clear this Inferno. He's getting some help. He's not panicking. No reason to try to heal into that Inferno because that would be a fool's errand. Got pretty good density. The Queen is following around and staying exactly where he wants her, which is the hell out of there. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, lost some. This looks a lot better this time. I think he's got it if he can hurry up. I think he's got it. He's gonna go all the way on his 8th attempt. His 8th attempt, folks. $100 to Chris. Congratulations. We were never doubting. 100%. 3 stars. Queen Rock Dive, King Cut Neater, Minor Dive. That's it. That's winner, winner, chicken dinner. Nice. That's why Chris is in Maine. Yes, true. Now it's the matter, we'll just share it out for people to try to replicate it if they want. Or try other styles. But just the big thing to take away from seeing him hit that way is just think about the things he did that enabled the attack to not have inefficiency at different phases. Like the Queen Walk, pretty basic up to this point. His entry though, this entry was a critical moment of timing that he kind of learned over iterations. That he could get in there, he could take out these 2 buildings before the Hound came out, and then he's in position. But when that's happening, then he's coming in with the miners, and then he actually swings the King over to distract this side of the base while he's going. Allows him to get even deeper. Meanwhile, the Queen is just wandering around here, which is totally what we want. We don't got any spells left for her, so we want her to stay away and just be cleaning up. Those were the big things, I think. 4 gems to get down. I have 852 gems. Glad to be as I would not do that. You should be able to get to Town Hall 7 without any gems. No, I don't think, Corey, I don't think the Infernos are actually draw a line and attack from that angle. Because like if you did that, you know, but really what you want to do is you want to be modeling your Queen Walk and understanding, like remember I was counting how many he was under pressure from as he was going? Ace got bigger. You want to make sure that as you go, you're never under pressure of 4 to 5, or at least not for an extended period of time. And you want to, what I consistently see is that they work the walk of the queen comes in, it triggers a CC at some point before engaging the Inferno, or gets the Inferno down, and then deals with the CC in a situation where it's not under pressure. So as you look at the queen walk, you're going to be trying to figure out, well, where can I trigger the CC and get it where it comes to the queen and she's not under a pressure situation. Because then you don't have to worry about timing. The queen stays up. She becomes your clearing units. So and part of that was he hit it 8 times. So I mean, he got an opportunity to see through repetition, like slight adjustments to timing, where it could take it out. Like, you know, you saw some earlier attacks where he came in here, came in high, didn't work out. Different stuff like that. Well, here's Staccato. Now Staccato, actually, from his attacks, I think he's trying to kind of brute force it the way the Titan does. But again, I think to 3-star at 10, especially against the max base, you're going to have to do a little more jazz hands. You need to have something that kind of like, you need sustain, which he has. He has a sustain from the witches and the healers. But it's almost like a nibbling plan. You need a nibble plan. Should we call it that? Should we call it a nibble plan? I don't know. Said hi to you in chat. How about that? It's a double value. I'd be curious to see if anybody else could replicate it. Chris didn't do our usual rule, which is you have to do it twice. Oh, he's leaving. See, he's afraid. So somebody else is going to have to show. Oh, he's got to go back for CWO. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye to you. They do have a war tonight versus CWL. They're currently undefeated in Clan CWL Rising Division, so that's kind of cool. So I hear, so as C3 is walking, like what I would say his walk needs to get him, although he's using air here. So he's really trying to drive. Oh, look at that. I got a subscriber. Welcome, James Thomas. Even better. Yeah, so C3 here, he's trying to get the clearance of these ADs, as you can tell, with all this air that he's got stacked in his unit. So I'm thinking he wanted to get deeper. Yeah, it's not surprising that he stopped that attack. Because there's what the debate before C3, before Chris had shown us, and if you want to see the 3-star, you should be able to DVR back in this replay. You can look at Chris's attack. Not exactly, it was about an hour in that he did it, so you can kind of look at it, or I could replay it. But we thought before Chris set us straight in terms of his approach. I mean, there might be other ways to get this base, but he did it with a queen walk transitioning into a minor push off of a narrowed base. And maybe that, what about that? Let's think about, again, so C3 is continuing to try to make this, the theory is if we can get into here and get these ADs down with one dive team, then an air team into this down here would do pretty well, because Infernos against Dragons wouldn't do much at all. I look old for Clash of Clans. I was young when Clash of Clans started, right? C3's pissed. Oh, dude. Yeah, I'm definitely not the youngest player you'll see around. I think I'm as old as, what's his face? The guy that does... oh, what's his name? Not Chief Pat, but the other guy. Whatever. You can tell how much impact he's had on my life. Can I visit your village, Jada Randall? Nope, not in chat. But maybe somebody else will. If you put you can put your clan ID tag out there, and maybe someone will come out and check it out, and give you some comments on it. See, so he's still trying to get in here, but let's talk about the C3 thing, because I was thinking that one thing that was interesting about recognizing his style would work is these voids where when you do the eye towers in these isolation boxes, right? What you can't miss is that the isolation boxes, in effect, create the cut that you want. So if you just cut this, all of a sudden you've got a quarter of the base done if you can get that eye tower done. So planning walks that break into that isolation area, break into the V barrier around it, and then are able to wick it down, and that basically creates that quarter cut base. We call it, L-ing the base, creating the table. If you do this, so you're going to slide, then you slide across the table. This is the table. People call it different tropes. Try some air. He is trying air. C3 is giving it his best for air, man. And it's not working out. She hates going left. Yeah, I can tell she hates going left. Korg, C3 is trying. C3 is trying. There. I just typed up an answer for him. What attacks do you think are best for decentralized single target infernos on max Town Hall 10s? Oh. Well, any type of mass, yay density, any type of mass attack is always a consideration. So you could, depending on the AD positioning, it might be a more Lilunian push off of maybe like Clone would do pretty well. Mass Miner, like you saw Chris do for this base, would work pretty well. I already gave them air, Korg. Korg only thinks there's air in this game. But I think any type of mass, which is maybe, I haven't seen like a lot of, if it was a racetrack base maybe, where it was, you might be able to pull a witch out of it. Probably the most consistent one you're going to see, or mass hogs would be another. The ones you see typically would be like the queen walk transitioning to either mass miner or mass hog. And the difference being, like, I don't know, that would be an interesting question to Chris of like, why mass miner coming in here versus mass hog? Maybe you felt like the delay was better to come across it slowly, because if you mass hog, you get in front of it. I don't know. Maybe they're not as strong. Let's take a look. Air is called a spam artist. I see. Spam artist. Oh, so he did get all the ADs down, except for one. Ooh, if he could get that Inferno down, he might actually have it. Nope. I was going to give him extra credit, but it'd be interesting to see how far this set of dragons goes before they get smoked. Whoa. Did you see how fast that wizard tower took down all those balloons? So that's a problem within here. I think you gotta it would probably be all dragons. Yeah, maybe it's not gonna work. Maybe there's enough DPS in this box. Again, I think over 70% of this base's defense is down here in this box. So you kinda gotta plan. Maybe it needs to be flipped around to where you need to flip it around to where it's more coming from the bottom and it's ground first. Because if you did ground first, I know C3 is gonna be like, dude, I don't want to do ground first because I've got air built. But if you did ground first, you would be able to kind of go in with a cheap, maybe 2-hound push through here. 2-hound with loons. That thing would just run that table, right? Because your hounds would come this way, your loons would run this corridor. Although they would, if you came in right here though, like look at the pathing for the loons. 1, 2, I think, what was that, 4? It's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Yeah, so it'd go here. So that would be your loon path right there, and then here's your hound path coming off of it. So maybe if you just came in through like this, and then here your loons would come down, and then you come in with loon cuts off this side back. There, how about that, Korg? Loons, yep. So he's liking that. So maybe we quit trying to kill. Think BRCM back in the day. So you're saying that BRCM back in the day was all about air? Here, let me see. I wish I had my. I asked Carlos was going to let me use his 10 to hit, but it was I was pretty rushed today with it being the wife's birthday and all, so I didn't test getting logged into it and stuff. It's all good though. Let's see. I want to. I'm looking for what? $63 for Titan. Ruined our 10s with Penta. Yeah, you know, Korg, we can't base ourselves upon what was happening 2 years ago. I know you want to, but let's see if I can get. Trying to get past YouTube English. Okay. Twitch assert. Truth Gamer, hello. PRY Cup 09V. So C3 is now walking this. What's the thinking here, C3? I think he's still trying to make air work somehow. C3, you should do what I was talking about. Like, instead of trying to force this, let's go down here. Maybe have like a sustained golem queen thing going into here and just blowing this up, and then you just have a nice loon action this way with hound action with loons off that, and then maybe snipe a little bit. How about that? Invite me to clan, PRY, blah blah blah. Oh, Aka's being mean. Look at him throwing down the cuss words. Well, Aka, I'm going to have to block you then. Or do you want to be in timeout? We'll just block you. All right. Maybe you're just going to come in and say naughty things. Jeez. Wow. I mean, I'm not mature enough to process those nasty words. So we'll have to let it go. Poor C3. I think you gotta rebuild, dude. You need to get some hounds in there. Please add me. Add you to what? To the clan? Invite me to clan. You can come, if you want to hit, just come to JTJ2. The tag is in. Is that our tag? I don't even know what our tag is. Oh, you're saying look up my player code and invite me. Dude, just in the streamer in the bottom, the clan tag for JTJ2 is there, or you can search for it. And if you have the mix you think to hit the base, we'd be glad to have you come in and hit it a couple times. Give it a roll, Truth Gamer. Well, we don't look up bases during the stream, sorry. Oh, C3 is giving it a whirl. He didn't get as close. And there you can see why. See how that bounced out where Chris had sniped that building? Because he wanted to keep the queen tight in on the wall. So he had sniped all that stuff. And if he would have, of course he didn't get this either, so. Well, we'll get to see how well this works. Now it's going to have haste here. Oh, there's one. Oh, and he gets them both. Oh, you know what I didn't factor in? These damn blowers. That blew it right off course. Okay, bye, Truth Gamer. Bye. Bye. Still saying bye. That's a lot of buys, Truth Gamer. 5 times goodbye. Sometimes you just have to leave truth camera. It helps you just go. All right. Well, I think let's wrap it up here in a little bit. We'll just do a few more hits. We'll do 5 more hits. 5 more hits. And we'll be done. Because I think we've seen the base get hit. We had some interesting insights from it, so we don't need to drag it out. 5 more hits. Anybody want to hit it? Here's hit number 1. C3. It's all C3 right now. Maybe I'll hit it with my... Do I have something that can take it out? Not really. My RunBuck account's got... I could queen walk. And then... What would I do off of that? I got like a gazillion bowlers. So that's not what we want. What do we got in the other one? Let's see what Butterburger has. Whoops. Sorry. It was my we'll see if he... We hack you. Blank, I am from Erdact. Star, I am from Erdic. Okay. Good to know. I don't know where that is. Assuming it is a real place in the world. Hey, scoundrel, welcome. We're just wrapping up. You're new to the stream? Oh, well. We typically we lockpick bases that we see in League War, trying to get 3-star or 2-star hit-ups, depending on what it is. In this case, we're trying to 3-star peer. It was 3-star peer about an hour in, if you want to go backwards. We're just now going through our last 5, now 4. Last 4 hits now. And then we'll... why did your queen shoot the wall? Nobody knows, C3. Nobody knows. Oh my god, Titan's going to jump in. Number 4. Now, Titan is a specialist of spamming. Oh my. He's actually... Later, can you check blank so you can check if I can join your clan? Well, actually, it's easier than that, a scoundrel. I will post out for you... Whoops. Ugh, what was that? Let me post out for you the Discord. Here's our Discord channel. If you go there and it tells you as soon as you log into our Discord, like exclamation point apply 234, then the people there will take a look. They'll ask you for your clan tag. They'll look you up online. They can key in your code and it'll tell you the whole deal. And you can talk to some people, get to know them a little bit. That's usually what we suggest if you want to join. And there's 3 clans. There's main, there's ours, and there's... Hey Diego, new to the stream. Hey, weren't you in another guy's stream, PvP? Are you talking about the... I did play PlayerUnknown Battleground with Rhyhorn just before this. Hey, little Sizz, what's up? I bet Go Wee Wee gives it a run for its money. No, Core, Go Wee Wee. You've seen Titan really caps out at around... Oh, look, Titan's going to get the... Titan is pulling off what we were talking about. He's going to get the whole enchilada here. Or not, will he? If he could have done that and kept his healers... Dude, this is working out pretty well for him. If he could just get that other... Maybe like a loon Titan. If you loon from here... You know, keep that... Guess I'll try Bow Witch on that single target Inferno base. It's a baby dragon plus Valk's enemy sea combos. There's something to worry about for the attack, or will poison system to deal with them. Oh, you're singing a song? Okay, so we're gonna... Little Sis is gonna serenade us while Titan attacks. He's probably not happy with how the attack into the core of the AD worked out. Let's go back to Destiny's question. Guess I'll try Bow Witch on that single target Inferno base. Is a baby dragon plus Valk's enemy CC composition something to worry about for the attack? No, it's a, if you're talking about this base, it's got a Lalunian CC. It's got a Hound and a Loon. What base are you talking about, Yay Destiny? And we're down to the last 3 attacks. That was the 4th one. 3 to go. What will we see? Yeah, waste all the attacks. Way to go, Titan. No CC. What are you talking about? I got a C. Oh, you didn't have a CC. Okay. Oh, little Sizz, you subbed? Hey, thanks, man. High five. We do this periodically, probably 2 or 3 times a week, maybe a little more. Depends how excited we are. We just started doing more Town Hall 10 by popular request. Usually we do Town Hall 11 hit-ups, but we'll do more Town Hall 10. And I might actually get involved. Usually I don't. I would be attacking as well, but since this is I only have 1 Town Hall 10 snow, I'd have to borrow a second account. Or one of the guys would host, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, it's been fun. We've enjoyed the lockpick series. It's something we do anyway. We're always F-15, so to kind of hang out with everybody else and do it with everybody is even better. Okay, Cicado, I'm not feeling it here, buddy. So, you know, the innocent... I'm taking away in a base design, when you see these isolation boxes on the Infernos, how it creates, if there's only 1 layer of buildings off of it, how it creates a natural cut for a secondary attack of Hog or Miner if you can get to the Inferno off of a Queen Walk. That's what I'm taking away from this attack, because that's what Chris did. Your Town Hall 8 Max? Oh, we just had a guy join our JTJ3 clan last night. His name is Easter Bunny Jr. He was here just earlier. And he was saying how he wanted more people to come talk to him in JTJ3. So you could go down there. You could join him if you wanted. MT Maximize subscribed. Hey, welcome, MT Maximize. But if you want to join, little Sizz, like I said, here's the Discord. Go to the Discord server, and then they'll help you from there. Oh, he's attacking in your war. Staccato. All right, we're down to the last 2 attacks, and then we're going to be done. Yeah, 6:23 a.m. There we go. Base, I'm attacking my war. Lurable enemy CC with a baby dragon Valks and a decentralized single target. Oh, you're the guy I was asking about that. Okay. Yeah. So was there a question then off that, Destiny? Okay, so I guess what it was. Bow Witch. Yeah, you know, I'm not a fan of Bow Witch, but I know that Titan loves it. So I think if you're gonna attack singles, you still want to create that L. So again, like on this base, take this out first in the first phase, take this out first in the first phase. Something where you end up with a narrow 3 to 4 building wide channel for your main thrust to go through. MT Maximize. Do I do base reviews? My tag is UQV89G. We hack you. Somehow I don't think you're saying you love me. I don't feel the love, but you say you love me. I just don't feel it. But anyway, we don't usually do base reviews in the session because we're typically just looking at the attacks as we go. But yeah, maybe sometime we'll start doing that. A lot of people ask for that. I used to do a lot of like base design. It was called, I think the video series was called Base Emergency. So we would look at bases that had done horribly. Oh, come on, I subscribed. I tell you what, if you post your tag in a comment on the channel somewhere, just comment on any video and I'll see it. Post your tag and say, hey, look at my base when you get a chance. I'll look at it in the morning or after the stream. How about that? And I'll tell you what I think about your sweet design. That's my compromise. So Titan is trying, oh, now see Triton, I like, oh, no I don't. I was going to say Titan, I like that he went in with a naked queen, but he did have the, you see those healers there. I wasn't watching when he attacked. And she's definitely running out of juice. Dude, look at her, she's dead, but nobody sees her. She's like invisible. Oh my lord. Titan, did you actually find something? Get that thing down, it did. This looks pretty good. Uh-oh, no it doesn't. I need you to see my schlong village. Like I said, that needs to be in private. We need to see that in private. So post out on any comment, and I'll take a look at it in the morning or later tonight. Titan, I really liked that up until the point all the loons died, which was right about the middle. So this is the second to last attack. We'll call it. We got 2 attacks to go. This is the second to last attack, and then we're done. Stupid shit, says Titan. He's mad. Perhaps a queen walk to create that L shape. I have pretty good value by her and killing them. Yeah, I think a queen walk. If you zoom back in this video, this stream, go back around the hour mark where Chris 3-starred this base, and we looked at it twice. You can see how he uses the queen walk to both move into the Inferno, take out the Inferno, take care of the CC, and still not die. And then while that's happening, he phases in the subsequent mass attack, which in his case was miners. So, yeah, that's where I would hang Yay Destiny. I would think more about that. Chris is one of the better attackers we've got. Him and Swoo are probably our, well, I wouldn't say our 2 best, but in the top 5 of our attackers in Maine, which is the CWL Rising clan that's undefeated right now in League. And they're good. I mean, there are others that have better percentages on the stats that you see in CWL, but you can't complain. I mean, they probably have 3-star rates similar to league average, if not a little better, on Town Hall 10. And FY, thanks for the like and the subscribe. We didn't get to see you get an alert because probably you aren't sharing your subscribes publicly. That's why that didn't show up. But we got some other people that fired it off, so that was fun. Okay, we're down to our last one, Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris. There it is. Who will get the last attack? Who will it be? And what will the result be? Who's going to close out the night for us? It's C3. That's fitting. Call of Duty and more. Sniper XX. Yay, Destiny. All right, cool, man. Thanks. Oh, and now he's writing all kinds of nasty messages. We had to send Sniper XX off into infinity and beyond. But I guess he was having a good time up until that point. Cutting and copy and pasting. I mean, that's what I would want to do with my knife. So C3 is actually using the same angle, Yay, if you wanted to look at this. Now she's going to die. Oh. So this goes to show you that, you know, Chris pulled that off without having to trigger his queen ability. He used that for the Inferno. So it'll be interesting to see. Oh, look at him with the little... Okay, didn't work. That was an interesting strategy. Oh, get that Inferno down. Nope. Yeah, so so C3 is like, really, man? I'll give it to you one more time, dude. You want it one more time? Bonus round? Bonus round. There you go. Bonus round for C3. For C3. And then we're really quitting this time. This is basically what we do all day long. My clan gamertag is RunBuck. So I have 3 accounts, but my main is RunBuck. Yeah, good luck, Yay Destiny. But definitely I would watch C3's attack, get a sense for the timing. We spent a lot of times from about 45 minutes in the stream on to about an hour and 5. We analyze and talk about all the nuances of what he's doing in the attack that enabled his mass attack that came in the second phase to really drive through. Or a clan tag. The clan tags in the stream are at the bottom, the footer in the bottom. You'll see it there. It goes by towards the end. If you watch. Or just scroll backwards in time with the DVR function. C3 is doing a little better. He's sending that in that baby dragon to get the... But what I like about this looks like Chris's now, except for Chris didn't break that wall. Oh, but he got that. So this is good. This is good, outside of him being under the fire. So he really wanted to hit this wall, not this wall. Bad. Good. And see, that's the kind of nuanced stuff where it's like, you know, if you open up both corridors, then you basically are one. See how he's in range? But if he had gotten a break here, his queen fires from here, and it's out of range of the two things. And that's the kind of nuance that Chris was getting in his attack. Again, scroll back in the DVR to around an hour, 55 minutes into the stream. That's where Chris made it, and we reviewed it, looked at it once after that. We did a replay of it. That was the best attack on the base. Maybe at the end I should always just replay the best attack if I can see it. You think it's still in the chat session? How far back could it be? There it is. Here, yeah. So the way we'll finish this is we'll play. I think we can look at it. So I will play the last attack, Chris's attack again. Whoop, shit, maybe not. Chris 25% on snow. Chris. There it is, right there. All right, so this is the attack that won it, then we'll shut it down. Okay, so first off, notice he's trimming. This is a cut, so this one was for cutting, but this one's trimming to keep the queen tighter to the wall. Is why those trims happen with those. Now, here you'll see he keeps, count how many defensive buildings are locked on, 4, then 3. So notice how he's really spamming in his rages because he's got to get out of that area with the multiple defenses. Came in wide with the wall breakers, so he breaks here off this building, not this building, which keeps him out of range of this stuff, right? And then he uses his queen ability to get this. Now here's the interesting part here. He's using the king to distract. You think he's funneling, but actually there's a purpose to this. He's reducing the pressure on his miners. A lot of the stuff on the inside wasn't shooting it. So then his heel can just cover this stuff while his outer core has nothing on it at all. And that leads him directly into his last thing that could really kill him off, which is that Inferno. It goes down in a hurry, and his queen is just over here hanging out, never getting in any trouble. She's now just working on the base overall and clearing the base for percentage. And I don't even think he gets close on percentage. So there it is. That is how you 3-star it, thanks to Chris. He came in. I'll try to do that from now on. We'll try to, until the end of the lockpick session, we'll show the best attack if it's still in the chat. Great job by Chris. Good luck to everybody else, and we'll talk to you later.